side on Lambert mo ismo. I preach music, you know. Me preach reggae music in a peace thing, you know. Me talk music, you see. Jah is almighty, yeah. Jah lives in I, man. I, man. I, man. Let down your arms, salute, boy.
Yeah. Once again, I've come your way. I am Apostle Elisha Chukwuemeka Onyejinduaka, the leader of Peace Development and Conflict Settlement Center. I'm here once again to discuss a very sensitive issue which has caused a lot of troubles in the country called Nigeria. And you know that whenever Nigeria is not settled, the entire Africa will also not be settled. Whenever Nigeria is in crisis, the entire Africa may not be in physical crisis, but will be in emotional crisis. Because the heat that will be coming from Nigeria will be unbearable. And that's why I'm of the opinion that the warring factors in Nigeria should lay down their arms and look at the option of peace. But you cannot have a lasting peace when the issue that I want to discuss about is still hitting hard on the country. And that's why I want to discuss on the root of our problem, part 2. The root of our problem in Nigeria, part 2. Why is it the root of our problem? It is the root of our problem because it's affecting the country. Is now causing problem in the leadership of the country. In Nigeria, we don't choose leader outside what I want to discuss right now. Call it in the state level, in the local government level, in the federal level. We don't choose leaders in this country outside what I want to discuss. And what is it? Tribalism. Discrimination. Let's look at it this way. In local government level, you know there are villages, kingdoms, communities that made up a local government. Now, what is happening on the top has come to the root. What am I saying? That zonitocracy, which is an option of politics in Nigeria, is also obtainable in the grassroots. In local governments, you can't have a local government chairman being elected by the people. No. The local government chairman will be selected according to their zones. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying here. In Nigeria, local government chairmen are being selected based on their zones. The former local government chairman was from your zone. Now, the new local government chairman will come from my zone. So it doesn't matter whether he's competent or not. All what matters is my zone is being represented. And next time, another zone. So competency is dead. Now, when competency is dead, what are we talking about? We are bringing on the table of the masses crisis. Because there will be nothing like good governance. Good leadership will not be provided. And so, if good leadership is not provided, Find out why good leadership is not provided for the people. Good leadership is not provided because the leader is selected based on unhealthy platform. Unhealthy platform. A platform that is not healthy. A platform that is deceitful. A platform that is anchored on corruption. A platform that is anchored on eye service, discrimination. Oh, name them. Then how do you think that such leader will function? Nigeria doesn't elect credible people to lead them. They elect people based on zones and tribes. Some time ago, in my town, they were talking about who becomes the local government chairman. And I asked somebody. He said that they were trying to have meeting to know the zone. That is the town that is their turn to provide the chairman of the local government. Now, in that town now, you have what is called the kingmakers. They will now begin to hunt for someone who will protect their interests. They will begin to hunt for someone who will protect their interests, not the person that can lead the people. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying here. They will start hunting for someone who will protect dubious interests that is based on corruption. They are not talking about someone who is credible enough to manage the affairs of the local government. I then asked, so in this local government is also zonitocracy. The individual asked me, what is zonitocracy? It's a situation whereby democracy is being by zoning. And I saw, that's how it is. Oh. The same thing implies on the state level, even in the state assembly, elections, you have represented the other time, so it's the other person that will go and represent. So it's turn by turn thing. The same thing to National Assembly. Investigate what I'm saying. All the members of National Assembly are being selected based on their zones. The credible elected ones there are not up to 10% of the entire National Assembly. Go to all the states. State members of State Assembly are also being chosen based on their zones and based on the interests of the kingmakers. That's the godfathers. A situation whereby what is that interest we're talking about? Is the interest based on the providing good leadership? No. The interest is based on how much you will be submitting. What you should be bringing on the table of godfathers. That's the interest. So if you like, be good. If you don't like, don't be good. That's not the business of anybody. So that's why in Nigeria, you will see someone who doesn't worth 10,000 naira. Once you become ward councillor, just ward councillor, he will build a mansion and begin to drive exotic cars. Exotic cars that when you see them, you say, wow. They will begin to drag positions with traders and businessmen. Then choose commissioners in the state. The same thing is by zoning. Governor, you know that I supported you. How many slots are you giving me? And governor will have no option because he will want to go for second term. Nobody is coming into an elected position in Nigeria without having in mind of second term. You take 2 slots. Taking 2 slots. This one take 3 slots. Taking slot. The sheer, even if the slots are not enough, the leader will create more space for more slots. So these are the problem. Now come to the federal level, the same thing. Last time the president was from your zone. This time the president will be from my zone. If it's not from my zone, heaven will be let loose. And the zones that have captured the country and pocket in the country will be so advantaged to decide who will come and who will not go. If you like, go and cast your vote. So long as you are not from the zone that is choosing, the selected zone. If you like, let the entire Nigeria cast their votes for you, you will never win. Are you from that zone? You will tell me now whether you are from that zone. How will you win election? Are you winning election out of zones? You must win based on zones. Even if you don't get any one vote, but you are anointed candidate from a zone. Oh, you are home and drive. You will see that our ancestors in their graves will come and cast vote for you. And you also see that laws will change. Many things will change. Why? The anointed candidate from a favored zone must be in power. Then I sat down to look at these things. And I asked myself, when will the problem of Nigeria be settled? Not in sight. My answer is what? Not yet in sight. If you are hoping that the problem of Nigeria will be settled tomorrow, you are a liar. So the problem of the country is not in sight. No, it's not in sight. Quote me. The reason is this. So long as we are operating in tribal sentiments, zonal sentiments, discriminational sentiments, we are still going to continue the way we are. Credible people will not emerge as leaders because they may not come from favored zones. They may not come from favored tribes. So how will you become president? How will you become governor? How will you become the speaker and the senate president? How will you become defense minister? Tell me how you will become chief of defense staff and chief of army staff, chief of this staff, chief of that staff. I tell you, are you from the favored zone? You will not be police IGP. In Nigeria, when you are in government, call it local government level, state level, federal level, you look for people that will protect your interests. They may come from your family. It doesn't matter. Nobody has power to say anything. You are the one that is in power. So everything belongs to you. The good, bad, and ugly belong to you. You can even appoint your wife as chief of staff. You have the power to do that. You can even appoint your son to be defense minister. You have the power to do that. You can even appoint your son to head any organization, even to be the head of security sector in Nigeria. You have the power because the government is in your hand. Amen, somebody here. You know what I say, man? And say amen because you have to chorus amen for me because I'm saying the truth. This thing has entered into churches as well. Go to churches. Any church that the founder is from this tribe, check out. All the leaders of that church will be from the tribe. If you like, your tribe will be the one that is controlling majority in the church. They won't be leaders. They won't be in the council of the church. Because they are not from your tribe. So everything in Nigeria is all about tribe. So how will you get credible leadership? The youths were demonstrating the other time peacefully. I'm very sorry. Most of them lost their lives. But their agitation, is he making any headway? No. Is the answer. No is the answer. He's not making any headway. But the youths and the general public have the power to correct these errors. How they can correct this error, I will tell you in my next talk. Remain blessed until I come your way. Long live Nigeria. Long live West Africa. Long live Africa. Long live the entire world. Peaceful will remain. God bless you.